what's coming up for your organization in terms of employee well-being?
I think a big thing for us is the continuing work in terms of our population health emphasis, which ties in with social determinants of health.
Mhm.
So, in our business health department, we really are working so hard to work with employers to know their populations and to know where those risk factors are so that they can then be proactive and offer programming that can really, really impact their population. So, just helping them do things like having roster management so they can see who is due for a screening that maybe we could give a phone call to, or who is at risk for transportation, for housing, for nutritious food, those types of things, so that they're able to really say, hey, we as an organization can do something about this, because we all know that happy, healthy employees are better employees in terms of productivity and what they bring to a workplace. So it's really a win-win when we have organizations that want to dig into that data with us. And I think that's an area of our business that just continues to grow that we're just going to keep really, really working on.
Yeah, I would say this is my own vision for the future. Probably haven't shared this with my company or got the approval quite yet, but one thing that I'm really focused on is just communication. I feel like as a fully remote, pretty much primarily fully remote company, um, communication is still just one of those biggest roadblocks that we have. And I'm kind of realizing that leadership buy-in is essential for the growth in our wellness space. Middle managers are the ones that really have that touch point with employees. Employees are going to them if they have a concern, if they have questions, if they need resources. They're not necessarily reaching out to me in HR. They're really just going to that middle management person, their leader directly. So really just making sure managers are a little bit more equipped with being able to care for their employees, being aware of the resources that are available, encouraging the use of the resources that we have available. So kind of like that mix of communication with that leadership buy-in, really just to make sure that we are fully reaching all of our employees, and just, having as much promotion as we can throughout the company. So that's my goal and my vision, and I hope we can continue to try to move the dial a little bit in that direction.
Yeah, that's really good insight, especially from a remote or fully remote organization. Is there anything you wanted to add, Erin, to your piece?
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned, benefit point solutions, rerouting people to that is a big focus of mine when it comes to the very structure and strategy. But outside of that, this year we had a big focus on blue zones. If you're not familiar, highly recommend, and the Power 9 principles around those. So I took those, and that is how I created my monthly focus. For next year, I'm toying with the idea of focusing on SDOH, which Linda helped clarify the acronym, social determinants of health. I just think that it helps create more empathy and awareness. And so if we can create more empathy and awareness within our organizations and our communities and within ourselves, we create better human beings. And so SDOH is something I'm very passionate about. And if you can bring more light to it, create programming around it, whether it's education, awareness, events, initiatives, new vendor partnerships, even, all of that is going to get you to a better place with your well-being strategy.